Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. We're going to take a look at Sagittarius. Hey Sagittarius, I hope you guys are doing okay out there. I did meditate over these cards. We're going to take a look and see what's going on with your energy. I'm going to pull everything. Why not? Let's see what's going on with you. Give me Sagittarius's energy, please. Sagittarius's energy. And if I don't vibe with these cards, I'm just going to stop. Exhaustion. I think you guys are coming out of some sort of exhausting feeling, exhausting situation. This talks about you looking for some kind of fulfillment. And I feel like you didn't get that. Something made you exhausted, but I do see where you're coming out of this energy, whatever this means to you. This could talk about you having fulfillment issues, or there's something that you didn't quite get a grasp on, or something that didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. You thought it would be different. Maybe you expected something different. This talks about fruition, and it's reversed. So maybe you're unsure of something that you are hoping for, desiring, whatever that means to you. Let's see what else we have. Sorrow. I feel like there's an element of sadness here. Attainment, fulfillment, fruition. I feel like you guys, I don't know, exhaustion. Coming out of that energy. Sorrow. Tell me more. I feel like you might... Let's put it this way. All right. There's something you feel sorrow about. There's something you feel bad about. There's something, if look at. Now, this could be doors closing in the background here. You see doors closing? But there's sorrow. There are some things that you need to let go of. Maybe it's a sad situation that you, maybe whatever this is, you have to close the door on. You have to leave it behind. Maybe that's the only way you're going to find some kind of happiness. Maybe this is a time that you're taking to allow yourself to grieve something. All right? Maybe you guys are letting go of something. Give me more. Give me one more for Sagittarius, please. I see doors closing back there. Courage. Okay. So let me see what else it says. Courage. Tell me more. To me, that's pretty cut and dry. Having the courage to go over some hills and mountains that you didn't think you had the strength to go over before. Guidance. Okay, I feel like you guys, with the exhaustion and the guidance, I feel like there's, I don't know which way to turn. This talks about growth, groups, expression. I don't know what to do. All right, I'm trying to make my mind up about how I move forward in something. How can I deal with this grief? How come I've been working myself crazy? And I'm coming out of this exhaustion, but after all the exhaustion is gone, and when you lay down at night, I still have the sorrow that I know I need to deal with, but I want the courage. The courage to find the right guidance. That's what it looks like. Give me more. All right. I think you guys are going to start paying more attention to your inner voice. All right. This talks about something having to do with, I believe, balance and unison within you. All right. So inner voices. Maybe, let's see. There's some sort of a breakthrough. You might be fighting a breakthrough, but I think you guys are trying to figure out a way to finagle the situation so you can gain breakthrough. I already see where you have been so, I don't know if you've been exhausted over some sort of situation for so long, and now you realize I have to let this go. The only way to close the door to whatever this is that's going on is for me to let the doors close behind me. So now I'm trying to operate in courage, but my guidance, I think that might be an issue. I'm trying to listen to my inner voice. Breakthrough. I feel like you guys are on the verge of some sort of breakthrough with something. There's something that you get to break free of. Clinging to the past. All right, so this is a 5. This talks about some kind of change, conflict, instability, something you don't agree with. All right, so clinging to the past. Some of you guys might need to deal with whatever happened in the past. You might be exhausted from it. Give me more. Celebration. I feel like some of you guys might, I don't know, why do I feel like bittersweet with this? This celebration card is reversed. It talks about, again, you know, people who celebrate you. Maybe you don't want to celebrate your accomplishments. It could be something like that. Maybe you're reluctant to celebrate something that makes you sad and you have to grieve it. So although it's a great time, you still have to grieve all that you had to leave behind here. And I feel like when people get into a position where they can now sit down and think about something for a little while, that's when kind of like the sorrow begins. Like after all the hype and all this other stuff, once it dims down, there's sorrow. But there's also courage to deal with it and trying to make sure you choose, you know, what is the best guidance. And I see that with the inner voice here, a breakthrough, all right? Clinging to the past. I feel like there's something that you guys are going to have to let go of, but you have to give yourself a chance to be celebrated in the future, all right? to see if this is really grief worthy. I feel like this reading is in stages. It's really weird. Okay. All right. I don't know what that means to you. That could have been a whole separate reading for some of you guys. All right. So consider that one message. Let's take a look at the Eight of Pentacles. This is for Sagittarius. All right. Now, I feel like this card talks about, it has something to do with work. It's the Eight of Pentacles here. It talks about you moving on, abandonment, withdrawal, something that is complete at this time, something where I'm able to look back at what I've done and I get to celebrate myself right now. All right, this is financial success. This is you being dedicated to having a stable situation, a stable family life, a stable foundation. Maybe you guys want to expand your family with somebody. All right, so I kind of feel like for you guys, this is either your energy or somebody that you're dealing with. Now, you guys could be dealing with somebody who's a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. So I do see that for you. One of you guys, it could be you, Sagittarius, or it could be an earth sign. You guys, one of you guys are a workaholic. So I see somebody putting in a little bit too much time. This could be you. And I see that you could be exhausted from some kind of work, but this could also be your partner. All right. We have the Queen of Swords here. This talks about a decisive person. A decisive person who's not holding back. I'm going to tell you what I have to say. I feel like this is somebody else's energy. This could be you guys dealing with an earth sign, air sign, I'm sorry. So I feel like some of you guys could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini in some situation. This person is not really holding back how they feel. All right. This person is intelligent. They are very clear about what it is. And I feel like I get this energy from this person. They mean what they say. I kind of get that sort of energy. This is what it is and this is what I expect. But it's done with a lot of intelligence, a lot of respect. I think there's an element of tandem. I feel like if this is a new person that you guys are dealing with or somebody new coming around you, I feel like this person provides some sort of, what's the best way to put this? You know when you have, and I say this all the time, you know when you have those two energies back and forth, like you balance me out, I balance you. So I feel like you guys are coming into somebody who's full of clarity, they're intelligent, all right? They're emotionally intelligent. They're not the damsel in distress type. They're not going to be, oh, I need help. Oh, I can't do it because not one of those whiny energies. You're going to have somebody that's straight up about what it is. All right. And I think that you respect that because it's not a matter of keeping in check or anything like that. I think this is what I want. I'm tired of the roundabout not getting exactly what not getting the answers that I asked for, me having no idea. I feel like this is a new relationship for some of you guys. So you guys are going to deal with somebody who is straight up just like you want. You don't have to ask any questions about how they feel because they're going to tell you. Okay, so this person's not a damsel. Let's see what else we have here for you. We have the Nine of Cups here. Now this card talks about you being satisfied with your abundance. I'm happy with what I've accomplished in life. I'm very happy with my accomplishments. I'm proud of my accomplishments. And now I get to take a minute and actually sit down and look at what I have achieved. I can't speak today. How about I have some water? Again, this could be it could be a new level of an existing relationship, or it could be how you plan to maneuver in your next relationship. I feel like if you guys Sagittarius are entertaining somebody new or growing an existing relationship, the growth part, you're going to start to see a dynamic change in a relationship where things are very clear. You don't have to call me from the store to recount the ingredients. It's going to be very clear communication, and I think that's what you were looking for. I don't think you were looking for like dodgy, weird, I don't know. I just feel like you're looking for something that is straight up, and I kind of feel like that is what you guys are getting. I feel like this is a time, all of this was a time, I think, of reflection for you, where you guys had gone into some sort of solitude trying to figure out what you want next. It was a break maybe from a relationship, possibly. It could have been a break from a relationship where you're like, listen, I'm going to take a couple of weeks and I'm going to think about this. And I feel like if you do come back or whatever, and you decide to go back into this relationship that you could have, right? I kind of feel like some of you guys are going to say, it's going to be a new start for me. Like, I'm going to try and infuse something new into this existing relationship. And for some of you guys, you're like, I'm not going to deal with this. The relationship is over. Once I get into a new relationship, this is how I'm going to maneuver. So I feel like there's some solitude, like where you guys may have taken a break or something. All right. So we have the Six of Wands here. I feel like some of you guys may have left the situation. And I feel like there's going to be, this is the end of some sort of journey where you have a new journey that you're going to have to embark on. All right, I feel like there's something that closed here. This is about moving forward. This is about healing. This is a healing journey for you. So whatever pains or whatever you went through, I think you're going to have some time to reflect with this new journey. It's because you decide to take some time and really deal with things versus just jumping into whatever. And when I say taking time, even in a relationship, you took your time to think about something, or you're going to take your time and think about something before you actually jump back in. I feel like you guys are like, I hate to go off. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. This is kind of like channel. I feel like for some of you guys here, I feel like if it is a break that you're taking from somebody in a relationship, and this is specifically for those in relationships, I feel like if you are in a relationship, Sagittarius, you may have taken a break or you're considering it. But for people who could possibly be cross-watching, Sagittarius is not just taking a break where they're going out and doing this and that. They're really doing some kind of soul searching, trying to figure something out. And to be honest with you, if you're Sagittarius, or for you specifically Sagittarius, if you're the type of Sagittarius that's going to really take a look and dissect everything, I think some of you guys are going to find that I've exhausted all my resources in this relationship and it might be over. It's an end, right? And I'm going to say my piece and be out. But for some of you guys, you're like, hey, I've not exhausted all my resources. There's still room in this relationship to give it a go. I can infuse this. But then there's those other guys that, you know, who have exhausted all their resources. They're like, I'm going to do some work on myself before I embark on anything new. So I feel like there's a lot of work being done. I feel like you guys are really tuned into your spirituality as well. I think some of you guys are trying to determine if you're losing your mind or if this is a spiritual journey for you. It's a spiritual journey because you get to close one chapter, which is obvious. The doors are closing and it might be sad. But then there's a whole new world, right? Some of you guys could be thinking, hey, it's been like 2 years since we had our last kid. Let's do it again. You know, let's shoot for twins or something like that, right? So I feel like some of you guys are taking a break from some kind of a conflict, but then you seem to find common ground somewhere. Okay. Now, let's look specifically. I'm going to pull these small ones because, I mean, I could pull the big. Yeah, let's keep them small. I'm going to pull these Romance Angels. Okay. All right, guys. All right. Give me information on Sagittarius' love life. What is Sagittarius thinking about love? Tell me what is going on with them in love. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. I feel like you guys are taking time to figure out. See, the thing is with your feelings are real and worth exploring. They're real whether you want to be with the person or not. Like your feeling of I want to get out of this romantic relationship, I don't know if I want to do it anymore, is a real feeling. The other feeling of, you know, I want to go into this, I'm going to give it another try, that's also a feeling, or feelings, right? So I feel like you guys are kind of questioning which way do I want to go. I know it's really romantic feelings, I'm not sure how I feel. But I feel like I'm not sure which way I want to go. So I think that you guys are taking some time to figure that out. Give me one more. Okay. Ooh. Religious factors. Okay. I feel some of you guys could be very traditional, and there might be some religious differences with you and your person. Or maybe there's something that's a deal breaker for you, Sagittarius, and you're like, I don't know if I can deal with that. I feel like this is all about contemplation. I feel like this is my individual journey. What is next for me? How do I deal with this? How do I make intelligent decisions? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And I did just say earlier, I do see you guys getting, you guys are on a journey. And I don't know that everybody's going to be able to come with you. And I think you might recognize that. Pay attention to red flags, the signs of cautioning you. All right, there's something. Now, this card, funny enough, comes up under inner voice, right? The signs are cautioning you. Pay attention to red flags. Your inner voice, I think, is trying to tell you something. And if you pay attention, right, because I see at the moment you may not be paying attention. You may let some things slide by the wayside and ignore your inner voice. But pay attention to red flags because there's a breakthrough coming. I don't think you want to miss the breakthrough. But I do see it reversed. Pay attention to red flags. Your inner voice, yeah. You might be ignoring something. Pay attention to these red flags because I feel like if you do pay attention, there could be some kind of breakthrough coming through for you guys. All right, so that's all I have for you guys. This was Sagittarius. Wait, let me get some more water. Okay. Sagittarius, February 2022. Thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe, please. All right, guys. I'll see you in a little bit. Bye.